we have another hometown hero, Big Adam, up there in Fort St. John. Thanks for being with us, man.
Hey, my pleasure, Justin. Thanks again for having me on the show. I'd love to do it again.
I hope so, man. I love it. I love talking to you. We'll talk to you again soon.
You betcha.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
So there you go. One of my best friends in the world, Adam, up there in the north. A very intellectual and wonderful, beautiful person. Really well-versed and educated and an amazing writer. If you haven't read any of his stuff, and you'd like to, and some of his stuff is incredible. Like, some of his stuff is like post-apocalyptic, some of his stuff is dramatic, some of his stuff is war-themed, some of his stuff is very beat. He's got one story, what's it called? One of my favorites. A beautiful, what is it? What does he call it? Anyway, Adam, I'm really sorry. I'm a terrible friend for not remembering. The Real Beauty. I think that's what it's called. There we go. If you want to read some of Adam's stuff, please email me at unifiedfield@gmail.com. It's incredible. Maybe I'll post some stuff up on the blog spot at blogspot.com. Or sorry, it's unifiedfieldradio.blogspot.com. And maybe I'll put a blog up there of some of Adam's stories if you'll let me. Email me and I'll email some stuff to you guys out there in Radioland if you want to read his stuff personally. And I'll try and get it up on the blog spot too, as well as those pictures of the Sasquatch tracks that he spoke of there. So big ups, Adam. Thanks a lot, man. It's been a great time. Let's do it again. This is the end of the massive and largest episode of the Unified Field yet. Big time UFR, baby. Big time. I want to say hello to Mr. Sports, Bill McLean, out there on CKDU. He's got an amazing, amazing sports show Tuesday mornings called Bill McLean Sports. My great friend that I went to school with and grew up with, the wonderful and talented Mr. Jason Johnson, is about to launch a new show on CKDU as well. I can't remember the name of the show off the top of my head. It's something like I Think I'm in Love with You, or I Love You, or it's a love-based theme, but he's going to be spinning some oldies, some classic stuff probably from between the 50s and 70s, I would imagine. Some good Motown and rock and roll, and probably some awesome art-based stuff. I think he does like a dance night here in Halifax too, where he spins awesome vintage vinyl. So heads up for that new show coming up on CKDU. Check it out on the schedule, or email CKDU and find out what that's called. Bill McLean Sports, of course, listen to that. You're listening to episode 5 of the Unified Field, and I'm your host, Mr. Justin Brown. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. So, on the program today, we heard some fantastic music. This is in no particular chronological order, but we heard some Wood Pigeon. We heard some Reckless Eric. What else did we hear? We heard, I think, an unknown track that I'm trying to track down, if all of you heard it, in the beginning of the program. We listened to a little bit of The Monsters record by Electric President, a fantastic artist from New York, who I'm not really sure what he and his brother are doing these days. What else did we listen to? Well, this is Cymbal Rush from Radiohead. I'm not making any money off this program, so musicians, if you have a hard time with this, you can shove it, because this is shameless self-promotion and promotion for you guys. So, that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me, okay? And don't forget to send your stories and comments and to unifiedfieldradio@gmail.com. This is a call for submissions. All abductees out there, all contactees. In particular, I want you to contact me. The show is on YouTube now. It's on unifiedfieldradio.blogspot.com as well. Listen to the programs. This is going global, okay? So all of you all over the world who are listening, please contact me. And I'm telling you, anonymity is an option by far. I have no problem with that. I just want to get your story out there. I'm fascinated in the story in the area myself, so let's do this proper. You know what I mean? So get a hold of me. Thank you all for joining me. And remember, keep your eyes on the sky. And you may just be surprised. It may expand you to the infinite, or shrink you down to size. Okay? So keep looking for the truth, because the truth is out there, my friends, and the truth is in our heart, and the future is now. The future is big and bright, and it's not what they told us it is. This world is not what they said it was. This world is so much bigger and better and more amazing than anyone ever thought possible, because this is the time, friends. It's now. This is the unified field, and I'm Mr. Justin Brown. Keep tuning in, because the truth is going to keep coming at you. Thanks for being here. Good night.
You are listening to the Unified Field.